Welcome back. At the end of the previous part, Grace's sister wanted to have a word with Maho, nearby, in the suburbs of Planetune. Let's head there now.
Thank you for coming.
Well, I wanted to talk too. I can't just ignore this.
Yeah, it's kind of significant to your future, so...
What do you want from me?
There's only one thing that I want, and it has to do with the IS crystal limiter.
You're the only one who knows about that, right?
That... Are you R4? I suspect everyone of being R4 right now, so...
Yeah, but this has to do with you, too. If there was a guaranteed way to protect this world and all of your friends in it, you would see it through, right, Maho?
Of course! I doubt you had to ask that. We're the same person.
Yeah, aren't we?
And what if, to do that, we have to vanish from this world forever?
Huh? What do you mean?
The paradox.
There is only one way to remove the limiter on the IS crystal. Our biometrics.
Biometrics?
Yes. As long as we're gone, there's hope for Nepgear in this timeline. Of course, I'm not just going to vanish. I'll leave behind an improved sealing device. Even if I cannot complete it until I disintegrate, leaving behind the blueprint should be enough for Nepgear to complete it. We're the same person from different timelines. If we interact, the time paradox occurs. We fuse or we disintegrate.
Or.
You remember, don't you? When we first interacted?
Interacted?
It was through the IS crystal at Planet Tower, and at the hill on Louis. It was only for a moment, but we directly made contact. There was a force that pushed us to either disintegrate or fuse as one. Do you recall the headache you had?
Oh, I recall it. Sounded like a really, really bad migraine.
The hill at Louis. So that thing was because of you two? I just happened to be caught up in your time paradox?
Huh?
Hello, R4.
Get away from her, Grey Sister!
Uni?
Kiersey?
I'm sorry, Grey Sister. Something's been bothering me.
Yeah, Maho. Some things aren't lining up here.
Uni? Kiersey? What's gotten into you?
We were trying to figure out if you're the real Maho or not.
I just thought of other possibilities. This could be Maho from a future that went badly, and she became twisted and works for R4. Like, it may not be R4, it may just be an agent of R4 from a different timeline. Yep. The timelines are getting messy.
What?
Maho, do you remember the first time you defeated the Trendfluencer? I'll take it for safekeeping. I'll be sure to let Histoire know. Okay. Go ahead, Maho.
We checked with Histoire about the disk fragment Ram and I found. She said she never received that report.
Oh, right. That happened. But even I can be forgetful sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not buying it. Like, come on.
While I was holed up in my room in last station, you were attacked by monsters. It was so bad you were bedridden. Yet somehow, you continued working alongside Nepgear and the others.
I took some medicine and I got better. Here, I can prove it on Machi.
We talked to the doctor that treated you, and your medical record said you were in bed that whole time. You never left.
Maho, why do you think Higurashi suspected you?
Because she saw me talking to someone about the R-phone manufacturing, right?
Yeah.
She said that I was the traitor because she saw that conversation at the lab. But I suppose the footage from the lab is what ultimately led her to that conclusion. Oh, are you actually suspecting me?
Yes. I mean, think about the way you're wording things right now. This doesn't sound like an innocent person.
That's right, you faker!
Hey! I do enjoy that reference.
What? There are two Mahos?
Yes. R4's spy isn't just Henri, it's the fake Maho too!
I think it's obvious which one's the evil one.
Considering the real Maho was nearby, you sure got overconfident.
When did you realize it?
Something felt off, so a few of us started talking about it. I need to research things first. A message.
Who's it from?
It's from Maho. It's a direct message. Huh?
I knew I was being suspected as a spy, so I thought it would be better if I let everyone believe that. I talked about what I did back then, or how I was during this time. I asked my friends who were with me, and we talked about it a lot. I might have amnesia, but it's not like I have short-term memory loss. Some stuff just wasn't making sense to me. That's when I thought that there might have been someone posing as me, snooping around. So who are you? R4 in disguise? You found me out?
So you are a fake?
I just wish you didn't talk about how to remove the limiter. You satisfied, R4?
I didn't think there would be a limiter. No wonder the IS crystal couldn't be altered.
R4?
I thought friends tell each other everything. We are partners, are we not?
This was just a mutually beneficial arrangement. Don't pretend we're friends. The real R4?
Most likely. I can feel the IS crystal.
Again, though, it could be R4 that's actually a fake R4 being possessed by R4. Yep.
So what about Maho?
You called me a fake earlier, right? I'm not a fake. Grace's sister would know. We're just a couple of replacements for our older sister.
Replacements? Are you from another timeline?
I think it's obvious this is why the game is called Sisters vs. Sisters now, though.
I haven't lost my memories, and I remember everything from back when I grew up on the PC continent. Looking at it from my point of view, well, who the hell are you?
I've got what I needed. It's time for me to leave. Who would have thought that a living person would be the key? Thanks for sharing that with me, Grey Sister.
Wait! Right, sister? I can't move!
Don't push yourself too hard. Ram, go get help.
Okay!
Okay.
If that's the Maho of this timeline, then who am I?
A future Maho. We're so messy with the timelines now. They're all over the place. It's like one big jumble of... Like I did with that image. It's just one big jumble of white lines flying all over the place now. It's like, who knows where we are?
Going here?
Well, there's something on the sky floor. Let's go there.
Let's get some rest.
Or it's around the sky floor.
I'll do my best. The map. Should we check it?
Says it's
What's
down
this?
below. Let's go. Let's go.
Jump!
Not so sure about it being down here now, but we'll head down. I don't know.
This door is
Up and maybe?
closed. We'll have to look for a way to open it.
Up and up and up we go. Wish the floors were more obvious in terms of where things were, but you know, there we go. Lovely. Ram, what are you two doing? Just looking stuff up. There's so much stuff you can learn from your smartphone. Yeah, I guess that's true. But I still think it's nice to read a book every once in a while. Sure, but if you want to find the best pastry shops in your neighborhood, your phone is much more convenient, isn't it? Yeah. Or if you want to know the title of a song you don't know, you just sing it into your phone and it tells you the name. I've tried that, it does work. The assistant function. Yeah, I guess that is pretty convenient, huh? I was asleep for so long, the Endgear has to play catch-up with the rest of the world. I have to do something about it. I see. Well, best of luck with that. Nepgear, Ram, pardon my interruption. Oh, hey, Ziri. Sorry, were we being too loud? Sorry, we'll try to be quieter. Scared? No, not at all. It's just that I heard you all talking about the assistant function just now. Yes, so what about it? While many of my functions are still down, my concierge function works perfectly. It is far better than what you would find on a regular smartphone. Give it a try. Anything? Well, in that case, how about a game of tongue twister? She sells seashells by the seashore. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Wow, that was great. Yeah, that was perfect. Yeah, can I ask a question this time? Of course, ask me anything you like. Anything. Okay, do you have a boyfriend? If I found such a being, we would share milkshakes, play games, and watch movies. We would fight, and he would break my heart. Where do I find this being? Why are you asking us that? Okay, when will the world end? The world changes. It changes a lot. The last time I checked, it was still around. Siri, can you laugh for me? It's kind of scary. Shivering. That's hilarious. My eyes, my screen, my display, it's... Hey, what are you doing with Ziri? Yeah, we've been spotted. You too, Nepgear? I get those two, but what's gotten into you? I'm sorry, I have nothing to say. I'm sorry, Noir. I'm sorry. It seems that I have lost this opportunity to showcase my true greatness. How terribly sad. Alright. That scene seems a bit out of place, but okay. Very well. World map. Anything else? Nope. Right.
I'm here, so there's nothing. Let's get some rest and then get back to it.
Nah. It's been 3 days. Wait! Since then. I have Intelligence Guild searched all around the world, but they still haven't found any traces of R4. Maho's biometric authentication is needed to remove the limiter on the IS crystal, yes? If that Maho is the real Maho, then she would suddenly gather a huge amount of shares. Yet nothing is happening right now. Maybe she was a few sizes too small? You know, like, it doesn't fit? Sis, it's not exactly an outfit. I got it! The Maho is actually an imposter! No, that me is real. She wouldn't have said that otherwise. I'm not a fake. Grace's sister would know. We're just a couple of replacements for our oldest sister. Only certain Basilicon members and myself would know that, yet those members all passed away when the tower fell. So all that's needed to remove the limiter is the body. Yes, it doesn't require anything special, just the power of my will. That's all. On the other hand, if I'm dead, asleep, or being manipulated, it won't work. Those sound like good security measures. That is, as long as the enemy doesn't have an ability to steal someone else's body. That makes the blank period all the more unnatural. Could it be that taking over a body isn't as simple as it seems? You mean, like it'll take time to do? But according to Gray's sister, when Henri was taken out, Rom's body was taken over at once. Maybe she needs to follow certain steps in order to take over the body. Gray's sister, can you tell us what happens before and after R4 takes over a body? Many of the people that R4 controlled were either mentally immature or asleep for a long time due to various reasons. Sleep for a long time. R4's first victim after being revived by the IS crystal was my sister, the goddess of the BC continent. What? She took over a goddess's body? No wonder she's so strong. R4 can utilize the strength of whatever body she inhabits. And then, this wouldn't be the reason for that blank period. What else is there? Well, when she jumped from Henri to Rom, it really was in a split second. When R4 was struck down while she was in Henri's body, in the next instant, she was already... Wait, in the next instant? Yes. It does seem that whenever R4 switches bodies, it's after she's been defeated. Could it be that she can't jump to the next body until the current one dies? That is possible, so we trap her in her body, freeze them, job done. If that's the case, then her taking over a goddess's body worked against her. Very few things can kill a goddess. Don't go there. No. No, I know where you're heading, Aim. No. Things are starting to come together. R4 was looking for a way to bring death to goddesses. I'm sorry to interrupt. R4 was just sighted heading towards the floating island. The floating island? Why there? Who cares why? We gotta go get Star-Lord right away. It's a me. A Mario. She really stopped caring about her name. I'm worried about what R4 might be trying to do. The floating island? The power to kill goddesses? I got it. R4 is after the Gehaburn. Huh? What do you mean? Oh, so that's it. The Gehaburn absorbs the life of a goddess. With it, she can surely eliminate them. R4 gets her hands on that. It'll be terrible. We have to hurry and stop her. Yeah, let's get going. Yeah, it's like we know how bad that ending was. And that's when these guys had the sword. Imagine if R4 had the sword. But how did R4 discover the location of the Gehaburn? Histy, there's no time to think about it. Right, everyone, once you're ready, please head to the floating island. Got it, Histy. Oh, Grey Sister. Nepgear, is something wrong? I finished repairing Zilly. Good morning, Master. Zilly! Thank you, Nepgear. I'm glad you two are together again. Anyway, I need to go prepare some things. Master, you have a guest. A guest? Oh, you found me. You were detected by my sensor. Of course I would find you. Maho. You came at the right time. We should talk. If you can somehow stop the removal of the limiter, we, including the third Maho, must all vanish. That's the only way that Nepgear's world can still hold on to hope. It may erase us all, but if we fuse and still remain afterwards, we'll have to remove ourselves from this world. Remove ourselves? I know this might be a lot to take in. You don't have to be ready, but you should start considering the task ahead. Are you ready to do that? Of course I am. That's why I always carry this with me. It's a fragment of the Gehaburn I told you about before. After defeating R4, there will still be enough energy to time travel. I keep this with me as a reminder of all the terrible things I have done. This is a piece of the blade that took the lives of many goddesses, including Nepgear from another timeline. Okay, so my thought process of can't we just power up a Gehaburn and then bring it back in time is kinda there. If it comes to it, you and I will have to use this to take our own life. Oh, I have one of those too. Huh? See? This one. Possible. How do you have that? And this one, it bears no power. When they found me collapsed in Planetune, they said I was clutching onto this, although I wasn't conscious. That can't be possible. Even if you are me from another timeline, that's too much of a coincidence. Are you... Huh? Floating Island, Floating Mountain Pass has been unlocked.
I'll do my best!
It's all coming back to Gehaburn. It's a name we don't like to hear. Don't know why I went out the door rather than just do that and go back to the world map. Would have been much quicker. No other little events around. Let's go over here to the floating island. We know what this place will become.
Go here?
Whatever
I
we
do.
face, I'll be right there with you.
Hey, are we going the right way? This is based on your own memory, and the information Arthur had on the Gehaburn is stored there, so yes, I'm sure we are. I was sneaking around this whole time to get information on the Gehaburn for you. Try to trust me just a little bit. You did hide information on the crystal's limiter from me. For all I know, you are going to betray me in the final hour. Even if I did, I couldn't fight you. I'm nowhere near as powerful as you. True, you were nothing but a scared little girl trembling before my power when I found you at the PC continent. I spared your life on that day at the PC continent so you could serve as my backup vessel. It was the right choice. With Gehaburn, my vessel will be lost, and I will transfer over to your body to remove the limiter on the IS crystal. Then I can guide the world to ruin and such. A backup. GC 2007, we're going way back. What am I supposed to do? Maho, you are the goddess candidate. You must learn from your sister, the goddess, and mature to become one yourself someday. You must be ready to take the place of the goddess at any time. I don't know if I can do that. If that means I get to be with my sister, then I'll gladly do that. Say, why does Ciri never show herself? The goddesses of the other nations always seem to be in the public eye. You have no need for that. People have faith in the goddess. Having a specific image attributed to it will hinder their faith. Oh, really? Being a goddess must be hard. Yes, that is why Maho advised that you refrain from going outside. You are to learn how to become a goddess within these walls. As long as you are in the tower, you are not to refer to yourself as the candidate to any Basilicom staff. You are simply Maho. Maho, you are the replacement to the goddess. Having a specific image attributed to that may have disastrous consequences. Okay, I understand. GC 2011. Why did Sis go to sleep? The goddess did so for the sake of the PC continent. She has given away her share energy for the nation. Can I do anything to help? Maybe I can take her place for a while. We could tell our nation about what's going on. You may not. If you suddenly make yourself known and announce our risky position to the nation, the people will panic. You must settle things in secret. We must find a way to replenish her shares without using her own energy to do so. Okay, I'll do my best for Sis.
Follow me, everyone!
I do feel like we need that backstory, though. Ooh, multi-layered. Interesting.
Sorry.
Kizzy, is that? Yep, it's R4's mech soldiers. They must be trying to buy some time. Don't they seem like they're in a hurry? Seems that way. Let's defeat them. No. Straight into a battle then. Right, let's go, 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 go.
Can I really beat someone with such huge muscles?
Yes. Should be easy enough.
This is my power! See? I can do it if I try. No! Ouch! Yeah! Didn't see this coming,
Let's
did you?
finish this.
Come on! No! How's this? Stop! I'm going for it! Ouch! It's not over!
Come on! I've got you now.
Yeah!
This is gonna hurt. I'm going to pierce you.
Yeah! This is it! Leave it to me!
Come on.
No! This is my real power!
Let's finish this.
Yeah!
How's this?
No!
Now, I'll be the one to end this.
Ouch! No!
You mind? I'm trying to hit you there so then I can jump away. Thank you.
Hurt! This is gonna hurt! Yay!
I was trying to use my pixie skill.
I'm getting even stronger.
I'm a little stronger now. Level up!
Level up, though. Again, instantly getting reminded of
Where are we going?
Death End Request. It's just got that familiar feel to like the first game this is. Just that familiar feel to the final area there. There's a door there. I know I said there. But there's no button.
Sorry.
Oh, I see the button over there. This place feels more
Jump!
open. I mean, it literally is open because there's no walls or cliffs or anything. It just feels like you could venture off in so many different random directions. It's probably more linear than we think.
Why don't you take a rest?
It just looks just far more open, far more open. It's also reminding me of Celestia. I was trying to remember its name because it hasn't been a thing in a while, and this is not the button we needed. Okay. So what door did we just open up? So that's the question. Like, hold on.
Check the map.
So we use that button to open up what? Not entirely sure. I mean, there's a open door over there, so I'm assuming that, but... So where's the button for that door? Ha ha ha! So the question is, in this area, what do all these things represent?
Sorry. I'll be careful not to pass you next time.
Like, because I'm remembering when we were in the Game Industry Graveyard, there was a lot of things around that represented different consoles that had died off, you know. So the question is, what do these blobs represent? Like, what does that represent? I have no idea. I got nothing on that. Is this just heading for a chest?
There! Yeah!
Dried fish swag.
Destination is
I sure hope there's something good in there. Let's see where we are.
Oh, yeah, where are we?
Jump!
Again, it's got that feeling of like, it's got the linear aspect, but at the same time it's not. Because where are we going? Not entirely sure.
I'll slow down, okay?
So that was just to get a chest. This does feel like it was Celestia, though. Like, just from the looks of it.
Come on, follow me.
So we went through that door for what? Oh, no, we didn't get to that door. I'm so lost on this place already.
Let's keep going. Jump!
So it just feels like we came over here to press a button. To go back. To
Where
go
are
through
we
a door
going?
so we can maybe get another button. I don't know. I don't know. I am wondering whether or not I should do some leveling up soon at all. I do not know. Guess we'll find out at some point. I mean, I'm taking down the enemies, the bosses that are coming up so far, so I should be okay, right? There's a button over there. Some stairs, ladders. Stairs. For those who are watching Rabbit's Soul Hackers 2 streams, you'll be very familiar with stairs. I like how that became a thing over on Rabbit's stream. Whether or not you watch stuff on Twitch, you know. Like, I'm over on Twitch if you want to go there. The Twitch game, I'm there. I do the streamings. At the moment, we're doing God of War and Dead Space. We're doing Dead Space with Sarah.
Looks like that opened the door.
It's good spoopsy game. All the spoops. Because here, like, right, so we've got stairs there, well, not ladder there.
I passed you!
Can I destroy this? No. No. Okay, so where are you taking me?
When in doubt, check the map.
Because that could be the way.
Sorry, I passed you.
One of the things where it's like I may come back later and sort everything.
Yeah!
I want to get to where we should be very, very quickly. So whether this is it, I don't know.
Sorry! I passed you!
See, there's a button there that's activated. But I've not been there, so why is it activated? Can I turn it off? Why would I want to turn it
Let
off?
me know if you're tired and I'll take over.
I don't know.
Yeah!
But yeah, got plans with Rabbit on Twitch in the future. I'll get to them at some point. Why would such a scary sword like the Gehaburn be kept in this secluded place? Who hid it here in the first place? Should we ask Hiski about it? Hello, this is Nepgear. This just sounds like, hello, I'm Nepgear. I'm not R4. No, I'm not R4. That's what it sounds like, but clearly she's doing a phone call. Could have had a phone noise, that would have helped. There we go. You want to know why the Gehaburn is on this island? It's a long story. How long? Just give it to us in 3 lines or less. 3? Well, the sword was found, then moved to the island to keep it from the bad guys. How was that? Oh, you really did it. You're kind of a nerd, Histy. You told me to, Neptune. Sis. Histoire, ignore this idiot, and just explain this to us in detail. Right. The Gehaburn has existed in the legends of game industry, dating back to the time of the ancients. No one was ever sure whether or not it actually existed. That is the widely accepted view among historians. The first goddess of Planetune was how I first learned of the Gehaburn. It is a dangerous weapon that takes the life of goddesses, and it must never fall into the hands of evildoers. If it's so dangerous, why not destroy it? The first goddess did think of doing that initially. However, she received a prophecy from another goddess. Do not destroy it, for one day it will become necessary to the nation. Because of this prophecy, the Gehaburn has always been treated delicately. As you may know, during the ASIC's more active years, they had taken advantage of a great many relics. We had then retrieved it from the Larn Castle. Oh, where it had been stored for a long time. Nice to see that reference, though. It had been transferred to many locations throughout Planetune for years, but most recently was locked in the floating island. A good location. It's not easy to access. Only Histy knew about this, so how did A-Lady find out? Some nickname. I am as surprised as you. I have no idea how she found out about it. Histy, did you accidentally leak information on Chirpa? Did you break your NDA? Scoped out the floating island. Got a super sick legendary web, lol. You know, something like that. Neptune, I would never do that. It's an NDA. Sorry, I'm just playing around, Histy. Don't get all serious on me. Sis, you're being a little silly. You already know Histy would never do that. She's being a little silly, but that's who Nep is. Silly is her thing. Ahem. Either way, the Gehaburn is currently secured in the deepest recesses of the island. R4 wouldn't be able to get to it that easily. I hope. In any case, I'm still very concerned. Please hurry there as soon as possible. She seems incredibly worried. Okay, time to rush it then. Indeed.
Lead the way!
Lead the way!
Let's see where we are.
Where are we going? It seems like we're meant to go this way, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, the plan is...
Please don't stare at me.
Don't know when it'll start, but... me, Rabbit, and most likely Sarah will be doing SMT Nocturne over on Twitch.
Come on, follow me.
In place of Soul Hackers 2.
Where are we going again?
That's the plan. But it really depends on Rabbit in that regard. It's Hey Mr. Rabbit, by the way, in case you're looking for him. Over on Twitch. One word, Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Jump!
It'll be interesting because it's that case of... I'd like to revisit Nocturne myself,
Looks like
but
we solved it.
we all know what happened there, I hope. So it looks like we opened up those doors, which are very much near the entrance. Gonna get back outside from
Please
here?
don't
Nope.
stare. It's
I'm
impolite.
pressing L3, but no, we're not getting anything there. But I think what we'll do is we'll end this part here, and the next part we'll carry on from basically outside those doors, because you can see where we're meant to go.
Let's see where we are.
It's like it's from the entrance. It's like it's down there. It's just straight down from the entrance. That's where we're meant to go. So I'll make my way back, and we'll see you at the doors at the start of the next part. Ta-da for now.